This is the book of this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13. I'm gonna begin at verse 8, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass, that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." Verse 9, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is my power." I want to start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to God, Elohim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachak. I say double honors to my apostles, the elders of the great millstone, who teach and do rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and with sincerity, as well as risking their lives and the freedom to do so, now more so than ever. Say shalom to the Akim and the Akwata through listening and learning. Lord willingly, this is edifying. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad in the land of other nations, appearing like the other nations, but subscribing to the truth. To you, I say shalom. It's your brother Yahweh Sop out of the GMS Cleveland Church, a fellow servant, coming at you with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. This lesson is in regards to basically this lesson is inspired. It was gonna be an impromptu, it wasn't planned, but after I meditated on the situation, the Lord got to feed me scriptures. I recently changed jobs. I was working around Esau, and then, I seen, scriptures talk about if he could use thee, have need of thee, roughly paraphrased. But with that being said, Esau was on some bullshit. So, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, I was able to transition without getting fired or, going through anything traumatic. I was able to leave one job, go to this other one. And it's funny because the chick, it's through a temp agency. I dealt with her with a job before, and she kept on talking about how she just felt that I love this job because the guys that work there. So the long story short, not to prolong this, yesterday I bought some food, whatnot. And now the funny part is, dude I was working with, he was talking about how, pretty much he thought his food got thought his food got ate. So he up there, fuck you niggas and this and this and that and that. Come to find out somebody threw it away, not following proper protocol. So through the spirit, I knew some bullshit was going to happen, right? But not thinking like that, you know what I mean? One day and all, his food sitting all in there. There's another nigga I'm working around. You got a first shift refrigerator and a second shift refrigerator. Just through the spirit, I'm about to go looking in the refrigerator. I'm thinking he's in the first shift refrigerator, but actually he's in the second, and he just going through people's shit. But and I didn't realize what was going on till the Lord allowed me to realize it. So I'm pretty sure, pretty much somebody on second shift ate my shit. So you got this whole like back and forth thing going. You got niggas, and that's what pissed me off, because niggas, you know what I mean. That's how niggas think. Niggas are selfish. Niggas are like the more carnal than Esau, for real. You know what I mean? Which is hard. You know what I mean? Like, how can you be more carnal than an Edomite? But nonetheless, I mean, and it just made me think about how it's gonna be really terrible for Jacob and Jacob's trouble. These niggas is not gonna understand. I could understand. Scripture talk about in the book of Proverbs. A man is not despised if he stealeth to eat, but if he's caught, he got to pay sevenfold, roughly paraphrased. I could understand if you didn't have the means, you know what I mean? But these niggas got jobs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you doing, and then these niggas got these brand new Nikes, and these niggas dressed down, hand and foot, but these niggas stealing food, man. Like I said, and I'm glad the Lord did it like that, where I don't know who did it. You know what I mean? I just know not to slip like that again. But it made me think, because immediately, I'm like, oh, the Lord allowed this to happen, because all things are the Lord, the good and the bad. And I was saying, maybe I'm gonna what I try to do is I try to think about something positive and something to be grateful about. So I went ahead and then, I just started thanking the Lord for being grateful for, the job, the ability to take care of my kids, food at home, ability to get to this job, just different things to be grateful for, because there's always something to be grateful for. And through, just running through that list of all the things to be grateful for, although a nigga took my food, I was thinking about, like we got the bread of life. You know what I mean? You know, scriptures talk about man does not live by bread alone. You know, so you know that's what inspired this lesson, and you know, it just made me really think about 2/3 of the nation of Israel, which are a bunch of niggas, and they gon' you know, you literally know that these niggas gonna eat each other. Like I say, like at the end of the day, the Lord didn't, you know, create us to be this manner of people. You know, the Lord. I'm gonna get it. Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 21. It says, I'm gonna start at verse 20. I'm gonna start at verse 19. Jeremiah 2 and 19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, power of hosts. Verse 20, for the old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy every heel, and burst thy bands, and thou sayest, I will not transgress when upon every high hill, under every green tree, thou wanderest playing the harlot. Because, you know, that's what the nation of Israel is about. You know what I mean? We were likened onto the woman of Yahushua, who people actually call Jesus Christ. But, you know, because we had the true way. But because, you know, our people are so corrupted, you know, and that's why majority, you know, when you read that Zechariah 13 and 8, it said 2 parts therein shall be cut off. Meaning majority of, you know, when you go into that, you know, 1/3 will be preserved, 2/3 will be destroyed. That's majority. You know, majority of Israel is so is fucked up, and there's no reconciliation for them. Verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? You know, so we were planted to be a noble plant, but we became a degenerate vine. And like I said again, when you see how Jake moves, or you know how Jake gets down, Jake fucked up out here. You know what I mean? Like I say again, yeah. Like I say, just imagine that day of Jacob's trouble when you know you got to be coming together with resources. 2/3 are not going to do that. You know, brothers do that. You know, the Lord is putting that spirit in the earth where brothers going, you know, because brothers do it now. So how much more so, you know, brothers was just saying that, you know, certain things going on within our camp, and it's showing you how the Lord is making brothers have to depend on one another more. I was hoping to be able to get more out, but, you know, man, it's only been 8 minutes. Salakia, because at the end of the day, majority of Jake, 2/3 of Jake actually are envious to what the heathen has going on. You know, they think that you know, scriptures talk about why do Jake trim his ways to seek love. You know what I mean? Jacob renounced the scriptures and the truth in order to have a moment of fleshly carnality in Esau's wicked ass kingdom, which is going to eventually lead to your destruction. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. And the point is, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. And when you go into the word sottish, it pretty much means stupid. You know, you go into, you know, what's that guy named? Dr. Bill Carson. You know, he was talking about how, you know, in Esau society he's considered to have known some things. You know, I remember the elder was just doing a video about him, you know, or made a video speaking about him. And, you know, at the end of the day, as much worldly knowledge or whatever he's supposed to have accomplished on this side, you know, he still can't get the simplicity of Yahushua. You know, that's scary, you know what I mean? But Salaki, I'm about to make a part 2, because again, I gotta be back. So Salaki and Shalom, Kwam Yashra'Allah.